votes. Nano Sonic.fbx got second best voted game with only 0.1% difference. On third place, we got 2 games with the same amount of votes, which were Crucis Mortem and Metal Sonic Apparition.
I gotta be honest, yeah, we're going to be talking about this. Along with the recent LuigiKid EX3 challenge that was begun on 14 May 2023, we're coming to the last day, 31st October, during the Halloween, where everyone had chances to submit their games and in the chances to win the money. So let's go back to the LuigiKid EX3 challenge 2, shall we? December 15, 2022 was the first release of the first game that I developed for LuigiKid EX3 Challenge 2, named Metal Sonic Apparition. Due to some reasons, Metal Sonic Apparition ended up being community voting for top 10 EXE games for the LuigiKid EX3 Challenge 2. However, we're gonna talk about how version 1, version 1.5 were just part of the participants for LuigiKid EX3 Challenge 2. So just don't mention version 1 because it had the old HUD and the story was way outdated. Weeks later, there was one project. I actually feel sorry for EXE Project X that failed to participate, by the way. In second hands, I gave hands up to Romeo Hosting for publishing beta test version for Knuckles demo in order to prevent bugs going in the game. During Metal Sonic Apparition's development, there were other games developed during the development, such as the One More Time.
Tear me apart! He ripped my head off! Holy shit!
One More Round.
What the fuck?
And One Last Round. Which One Last Round is, of course, the winner of first place, LuigiKid EX3 Challenge 2. And also Sonic Editable ROM was the winner, I think, of the 2 previous challenges, the EXE Challenge. Let's also not forget the other projects that were also part of the challenge. But from the EX3 challenge, I can tell VHS Tapes, Star Fox.exe, Project X, Tilly's Boy Adventure. I am not really sure if Pavel is gonna be once again late with the shuttle relation. And I think the next project, Deprived Hedgehog 1994. Seeing these projects make me want to do a review, or the people just beg me to do review every single day when I make content. Same with the Survivor's Effect by GoFax. Ultimately to say, Metal Sonic Apparition still continued to develop to the challenge 2. And we were officially, we were meant to upload Metal Sonic Apparition Chrono Distortion version 2.5 for EX3 challenge. But unfortunately, I decided to scrap that. That's because I want to Romeo wins this. I want to other project win this. I don't want Metal Sonic Apparition gets once again the same story of the notoriety and fame, or that I want money. I just make games for the fun or make new friends. That's how I occasionally am. My own boundary is to always make games for the fun, for something originality, so for something unique. What else? I just don't make games to get money or to get the fame or notoriety. That's really the expression of my boundaries. The most common thing that in some EXE development occurs, this is designed EXE community, are of course toxicity. Yes, you heard me correct. Toxicity itself. Now, speaking for the dramas, toxicity, controversy, I want to address you should watch the video by Starshine Sparkle to know what really drama is. Exposed! Oh my god, exposed! Well, that's another word I really hear everywhere, around the Twitter, around the YouTube, or Game Jolt. I don't know any platform where people are spreading awareness of other people. I really don't want to know. And that's not my care. I'd rather stay neutral from any dramas that occur outside the EXE community and inside the EXE community. I'd rather stay neutral and stay silent than say non-gasp words. So just to think like there's a community with kindness, and when a toxicity occurs on the other side, and they spread it to the other community, wouldn't you even agree you can't get a piece from the community that you're forced to leave it for good? When I say leave for good, I mean leave the internet or community and never come back. Or just take a break from the community being there and come back when it comes cool. When it becomes all cool. When everything seems fine, then you can make a comeback and continue with whatever you were doing. Then that circle still continues every single moment in the community, not just in the EXE community, Gacha community, Mario community. Undertale is honestly the chill community. If you disagree or if you have anything to say about the Undertale community, you can tell me in the comments. Once Metal Sonic Apparition 1 version 1 was released, everyone was starting to make drama scenes that it is a plagiarism of Power Star Archives. But the real truth is that I actually asked Greenlight for permission that he was fine as long as I strive from the originality, which on the other hand, we had a broken deal from the version 1 and we continued all the way version 1.5 and version 2, and that's where the deal was cut during the 1.5 version development. Yes, Greenlight was really spectating Metal Sonic Apparition development for version 2 because 1.5 he was really annoyed, please don't judge him. But honestly, version 1.5, including Knuckles, was just a small concept how it would look like when Metal Sonic introduces Knuckles but in a different shape. So that's why I said don't mind 1.5 and 1. Version 1, because those versions are outdated. Plus, 1.5 can be included because it has Knuckles part and the HUD from the Sonic 1. 60/9 was the widescreen resolution, and 4/3 and animation was invented in version 2 of Metal Sonic Apparition. Of course, during the version 2 development, we done a few of the things, such as the adjustments for Metal Scrap Brain at the extended level. I'd rather give you the check of the game yourself. You better check it out. And added few levels, adjusted Sonic's level, added more better details, and added Tails' new level, replacing Indigo Forest to the new level, which is the Wood Zone from the Sonic 2 beta. And also were able to upload updates regarding version 2 because far beyond Act 1 wasn't being accessible. As Greenlight, the boy said that after completing a Wood Zone Act 1, LuigiKid and Greenlight had the same bug. I think even on the beta test as it had the same bug, or widescreen or black screen for transition of the Act 2, it really did not work, so we decided to shift the name in version 2.5 in order to avoid the problem. So I see no reason you should hate the developers of Metal Sonic Apparition, even me myself, because we just shifted the name, plus improved the game a lot. Don't worry, just be patient and buy some drink if you wanna play the game. Just be patient. But if you can't and you want to play some games, then I suggest you to play Project X, Star Fox.exe, VHS Tapes, Project Athafia, that's not a participant, but you really need to try out, Survivors of X, Signed.exe Forever by Science Game Club, Sidex Experiment number 3. You can try out every other project, even my Mr. Pixel, Too Late.exe, Sidex one more time, one more round, and one last round. We can simply call it one last saga. Or one last game. That's what I love to call it. So I advise for the game developers, I suggest you to not have any drama. Better not talk about the past because every developer doesn't want to be talked about their past and ends up being exposed so hard as it can be mentally issue for others, as they can be issue for mental health. Of course, for us developers and content creators, we have to understand that people's mental health is very much important. As pretty much they went through the hate, through the pain, through the suffering, or whatever you're experiencing, we have to encourage our best to help you out in order to not have a suicide, to not commit a suicide, because suicide is not a joke. Suicide, anxiety, or anything else are not jokes, I'm telling you. If you joke about it, then you literally made a fool of yourself. You literally made a fool of yourself. But anyway, without any further ego, I suggest you to focus on your mental health. Don't rush your game. Just because the LuigiKid EX3 challenge has just ended, it doesn't mean you have to hurry up like 1 day, 2, 3, 4, or 14 days just to complete the game. As a content creator and game developer Metal Sonic Apparition, I always care for my mental health, and I can't rush the game's development because the mental health for mine is very much confidently serious. As after the issues I went through, like this incidents, social anxiety attacks, everything else, especially the EX attack, everything what I say is not a joke. So encourages are really, really needed. But hating someone just like because of their past doesn't excuse you're just innocent. Doesn't mean you have to do that. You may be attention seeking. That's what I say for the toxic people. Attention seekers are also not welcome there in the community, and we have to try our best to help people with their mental health issues and let them have peace. And when I say peace, I mean literally themselves a support. They need a support. Don't even turn backs on them. Don't try to turn back on them just because they just do anything wrong. Doesn't mean you have to expose. No. Don't you think their mental health is very much important and expect by making the video exposure? As once again I repeat, you need to care for their mental health, help them out, send some support, encourages, and sometimes try your best to give them best chances to improve themselves, as it may take years, months, or weeks to improve themselves, as progress themselves in the real life, fight with the day we're experiencing through the pain, and also once they come back for the good, they will let you know that they're fine, and they will continue to support you through your adventures you're going through. And also, people need to apologize for what they did, express their concerns. Why did they that? They're just venting the stuff, literally like weeks or two. I'm not sure if days are also included. Now. If you're listening to me very careful, this video must be taken serious, not a joke. According to 14 May 2023 or the October 2023, few participants were disqualified from the EX3 challenge because one of them drove Development to commit something else, which I don't want to mention the word. The gas word is not allowed for me. And also other games were disqualified because of the gore, violence, etc., which is also a disqualification as well. Driving someone to suicide is a serious thing. When you drive someone to commit suicide, you literally they need a help. They need a therapist. They need a professional help. I don't say the person who plans to commit suicide needs to take a therapy, but I say that they need a professional help, comfort, support, everything else you can give. Not a hate. It doesn't mean you have to hate them just because they are depressed, because they are angry, or what else you call it. It doesn't mean you have to be angry. You don't have to hate them. You have to simply hate them. Just because they're feeling comfortable, you have to encourage them and find a way to help them out, not to hate them. As I can tell, you can be guilty because when you hate someone because of their mental health, it doesn't give you right to expose them, but it gives you right to help them. Even because of their past, because of what they said, they may have a difficult day. It doesn't mean you just have to say, oh, that guy hates me. That guy threatened me and my friends, and he drove my friends to the suicide. It doesn't mean it gives you right to say all those things. People have their issues in real life, and people are trying their best they don't suffer from them. But the problem is, when person tries to work, not a game, but in real life, like the school or which elementary or high school you go, usually people have difficult problems such as I don't want to mention which problem oftenly people have in their common case. It is much important to believe them and help them achieve the support. If you're the guy who doesn't want to help people, you can just stay away and ignore them at once. Stop exposing them on Twitter or on YouTube or on GameJolt, wherever you want. Just understand that situations in their mental health can be very serious, as it can be much worse, even for you, even for them as well as you get exposed, but your mental health gets ruined. You can't take both sides of the time, like the drama concerns and the real life concerns. That is not you. Please, whatever you do, focus on your mental health. Mental health is very much important. Especially you, because you suffer from those mental health issues, and you need a rest, you need a time for everything else. But the people who are just exposing others for no reason, they have the mental health issues, They are showing no respect to those people and don't know they are sensitive. Of course, it is up to that person who just has exposed you to give you a chance. If he doesn't want to give you a chance, he has only one option, and that is moving on and never talking to you until you rest for the good. Not exposing them like a 10 or a billionth time just to get the attention you ever want. That is not you. Look at yourself in the mirror. Do you think exposing someone who suffers from these mental health issues can make you a perfect person? Of course not. It is not. Just try talking with them with the respect. Civil conversations are also needed. So respect them, so respect their wishes, and understand what they will tell you. Just listen to what they have to say in order, if you want to help them out, you have to listen to what they have to tell you in order to give them better advice. It doesn't matter if you're a psychologist or therapist or counselor. None of three can make you the better. But if you're one of them, you can actually talk to them in order to they explain you what's wrong, what's happening. They can help you prevent those issues in real life. Even the online virtual internet has become more crucial because of how people are toxicity nowadays, and the community itself is on a problem because of the toxicity. And around these toxicities, people are getting exposed, and other people are hating them, and they are encouraging them hate. They show the bad side of the hatred. Like hatred is one of the example. Threats, of course, doxing. These are just examples of the community, how people are nowadays. Roundabout, this toxicity also goes in the LuigiKid server, even the challenge itself, because whoever plays the game for the EX3 challenge, people are giving the opinions like how the game is look like, if it is a good or if it is bad, or one or two, both of them. In my case, I'd rather say people are trying to prove that development needs to improve some of the things in the game. More important thing is you have to care for people's mental health instead of hating them for no reason. That is not actually a person how should sound like. You need to understand how they treat you. Are they a good person? Just talking with them could make any measures. If they are behaving to you good, you have to treat them good. There is no reason you have to disrespect them in the way like you hate them because of someone else. No, it's not how you should do it. Do it for yourself. Treat them for a good respect. Not the hatred is the answer. But when it comes to the crimes, I actually don't want to get involved because I have no captions for the crime scenes. I'm not the Ace Attorney defense attorney from the Ace Attorney Phoenix Drive. But I suggest you to decide yourself, not I. I am not the one who decides for those unacceptable criminal offensives. This is so unacceptable. For now, I'll let you understand why the drama is much important. It must be stopped. In every video I make, drama must not be going, even on my YouTube channel, on every Discord server. Everyone needs to stay calm, stay treated as a good position, and give them a chance to improve themselves. When I say improve themselves, let them have a peace. Don't expose them. Don't even say any word about them. No. If you say the word, then it means you broke the deal, what you just accomplished. Eventually, the problems are beginning from the elementary school because people are letting them make a fool out of themselves, show no kind of respect, and laughing at your face. And later on the high school, then the situation gets more difficult, as they can be still affected by them. Now, with being said, you have to understand what I just literally talked like for 90 minutes. Literally everything needs to be taken serious, understandable. No more jokes, no nuts and bolts. Respect must be shown. Chances must be given to others, not those dog shit battles or what else. Battles can also improve for a year, just like Amoratra failed because Amoratra did more bad stuff. Just give them a hope. give it a support. That's it. That's what I'm gonna ask for now. I don't ask till I get a chance because I did nothing wrong and I was just covering up the video. So don't attack me or anyone else because of this video. I hope you guys enjoy in this long talk I had. For now, subscribe to my YouTube channel and please spread awareness of this video that community needs to stop with the toxicity. For seriously, I'm telling you.